Welcome to Stay Brainy, Stay Curious. Join us for another round of mind-boggling puzzles and riddles that will make your brain pop. We post riddles in the form of shorts every weekday, and then we give you answers and explanations in our videos. Let's tackle a brand new set of questions and see whether you got them right or not. This is a match puzzle, and they are a fan favorite. The objective is to correct the following equation by moving only one match. And remember, you must replace the match somewhere else in the equation. You cannot take it away. Which match do you move? I'll give you some time to think, but feel free to pause the video if you need more time. First things first, let's set some ground rules. Everyone has different ways of writing numbers. Some write 9s with a tail, some write without them. Some put a line underneath the 1, some don't. Some even put an extra dash in the middle of 7. Well, just so we're on the same page, the numbers made by the matches must look like these. Oh, and one more thing. I know it's tempting to take any match and just put it across the equal sign. But that's not the point, is it? Alright, so do you know the answer yet? This problem actually has two possible answers. The first one is to take the middle match from number 8 and move it to the 5, making it a 9. That gives you 9 minus 0 equals 9, which corrects the original equation. Can you think of the second possibility? The second way to solve this would be moving the top left match from the 9 and move it in front of 5. That would make it 3 minus 8 equals negative 5, which is absolutely correct. Did you get the same answers? Our next riddle is quite a popular one, often given as a challenge question at schools. How do you cut a cake into 8 equal slices with only 3 cuts? Remember, the slices need to be equal. Have a think, pause if you need more time, and let's see what you came up with. Here we go. The first cut will be right down the center of the cake. This will divide our cake into 2 halves. Simple enough. Next, we'll make another cut perpendicular to the first one, cutting it further into 4 quarters. And finally, the last cut. This one is the trickiest. What you need to do is make a horizontal cut at half the height of the cake. And that's how you get 8 equal slices. See? You can have your cake and eat it too. This next puzzle really got people's brains churning. We got a lot of creative responses. Let's see how you fare. I'm tall when I'm young, and I'm short when I'm old. What am I? As usual, feel free to pause the video and unpause when you're ready to answer. Was your answer any of these? I love how imaginative everyone got with this one, and all the answers are absolutely brilliant. One of the answers was a match. Of course, a match gets shorter and shorter as it burns. Just be careful not to burn your fingers. A snowman was another clever answer. The snowman shrinks as he melts away. To quote the famous Olaf, "Winter's a good time to stay in and cuddle, but put me in summer and I'll be a..." Well, you know the rest. Third possibility is a pencil. This is another amazing answer because as we sharpen it, the pencil becomes shorter and shorter. Piggybacking on the pencil answer, another great one would be crayons, don't you think? It follows the exact same logic. By far, the most popular answer was candle. And this definitely fits our criteria. Candles are nice and tall when they're new and shrink down as they melt. Did your answers match any of the ones just given? Maybe you thought of another possibility. If you did, make sure to share your answer in the comments. Time for another math problem. Can you solve this equation? It looks simple, but you'd be surprised how many people got it wrong. I'll give you ample of time to solve this one. Let's see if you're smarter than most. Time for a quick refresher on the order of operations. BIDMIS or BODMIS, which is the UK version, stands for brackets, indices, division, multiplication, addition, and subtraction, done in that order. The US version is called PEMDAS, which stands for parentheses, exponents, multiplication, division, addition, and subtraction, done from top to bottom. It is worth remembering that multiplication and division are of equal importance and must be solved from left to right. Same goes for addition and subtraction. They are of equal importance and should also be solved from left to right to avoid silly mistakes. Before we start solving this equation, let's quickly remind ourselves how to divide a fraction. To divide a fraction, you must find the reciprocal, which is reversing the numerator and the denominator of the second fraction, and then multiply by that reversed version. For example, if we have a over b divided by c over d, we'd solve this by reversing the d and the c, thus giving us a over b times d over c. From here, we follow standard rules of multiplying fractions, which is basically multiplying the numerators together and multiplying the denominators together. Let's get to it, shall we? Following the orders of operations, we must do division first. 3 divided by 1 over 3 is equivalent to 3 multiplied by 3, because the reverse of 1 over 3 is 3 over 1, which is essentially 3. We're going to copy the 9 and the 1 down, giving us the new equation 9 minus 3 times 3 plus 1. Multiplication continues to have priority over the addition and subtraction. Therefore, we solve 3 times 3 first, which gives us 9. Now we have 9 minus 9 plus 1. We work from left to right, starting with 9 minus 9 equals 0. 0 plus 1 equals 1. And that is the correct answer. Last riddle of the video is a viral math problem from a Hong Kong admissions test for first graders. What is the number of the parking spot covered by the car? Have a think, and let's see if you're smarter than a 6-year-old. Are you ready? Here we go. To figure out the answer, you must turn the image upside down. The seemingly random numbers don't look so random anymore. We've got number 86, the spot in question, followed by numbers 88, 89, 90, and 91. Therefore, the number of the parking spot covered by the car must be 87. Quite tricky for elementary school, don't you think? And that's all for today, everyone. I hope you learned something new, I hope you had fun, and I hope you always stay curious. Don't forget to subscribe for more riddles and puzzles. See you next time!